So plushies. You probably own a few of these fluffy critters. If you don't, there's a big chance you know someone who does. Hey, maybe you even own a crazy collection. I've seen some people, and I've seen the Squishmallow ones. Hi, I'm Mari, your local mailman, and in today's video, I'm turning my plushies into original characters. Cause I need to practice my character design skills, and it is fun to do so. And while I don't have a crazy collection myself, I still have a few plushies who I would love and die for. I care about them so much. Before I start, thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. I only started making art videos a few months ago, but I really appreciate it. And that being said, hey, if you aren't subscribed, it would help the channel a lot. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into the video. First, let's meet my plushies. I have my color block frog, my milkshake cow, and my little love bee. Starting off with Bloc himself, the color block frog. For his design, I of course wanted to give him a color block sweater. I feel like that was a given. For his hair, I really wanted to do this kind of like psychedelic shaved head, which I didn't end up going for, but I'll make sure to put a photo up. Along with that, he gave me low-key skater boy vibes, so I did that. I wanted him to have a lot of colors, lots of just things going on. I wanted him to seem like a really big adrenaline junkie, because that was the vibes he gave me. He seemed so cute and silly. I always have him on my desk. Also, some backstory stuff. Me and my friends were actually at the mall one day because I wanted to show them my local mall, and then we ended up watching a movie, but we stopped at Build-A-Bear, and they actually have a bunch of these really cute mini plushies, and they're much cheaper than like the huge ones, so most of us, we got little plushies. If I can scrounge a photo, I'll put it up, but we have a cute little gang of them. Along with that, Bloc actually has a Build-A-Bear tag on his left hand, so I interpreted that as like, I guess a marking, a symbol, so I wanted to put that on his sweater as well. And more about his design, you'll see I gave him a froggy hat. I think it looks cute, and I really wanted him to have that. Now, some other stuff about his design, you'll see I gave him a crossbody bag. Not really fanny pack, but I think it works with his really big, puffy, sweet design. He's really rounded. Well, not rounded, but he gives me a little soft vibes, so I wanted him to have like a bigger silhouette. And a bit more about his personality, because he is a character design. He's a character now. In my notes, I wrote that he would be an adrenaline junkie, which I brought up before. I wrote that he was energetic, probably drinks Monster, or White Claw. I mean, you guys can decide. I feel like it would be either or even both. Aside from that, he probably gets injured a lot by accident. I gave a bandage on his face to show that. I feel like he also loves sweet treats. He probably doesn't take care of himself well, but I mean, who does? He is just a sweet and silly guy, and here is the final design for him. Next, we have our very lovely, shy little bee. I'm not that great with names, so I did just name her Bee, but that's okay. Anyways, looking at the plushie itself, I noticed that she had a little heart on her, also some blush, cute little wings and antennas, so I know I wanted to incorporate those into the character design. Some context. I basically got her on Valentine's Day because my friend was giving us all some sweet treats, and she got everyone these little plushies, and I got the little bee Squishmallow one. I've had her for, oh man, like a good couple years, but I love her a lot. She's very squishy. For her actual design, I decided I wanted to give her a honey pot cross bag, some stockings with black and white to show that she is a bee. I gave her the antenna, also some wings, because of course, and I mean they look cute. I put a little heart on her dress. I really wanted it to be very flowy, very elegant, very cutesy. Also stockings. Stockings are so awesome in character design. I love adding them. They are also really fun to draw, so that's a win for me. In my notes, I originally planned on giving her two-toned hair, but I wasn't really sure about that. I think I like the way her hair is now a lot better because it gives focus to more of her antennas and the wings she has going on. Also, you'll see for the dress, I added some white speckles because to me it reminded me of pollen, which bees collect. And for the little spot illustration on the side, she has a little cupcake. I imagine she likes baking things a lot. She definitely seems like her love language is gift giving. I also like to imagine that she comes from a family of a lot of bees and they run their own either bakery business or on top of that, maybe also just a flower business. I think it'd be fitting and it'd be really cute and I think it would work well with their personality. Maybe her mom is the queen bee of the family, etc, etc. And with that, here is Bee's final design. Next up is Ingeborg. I did have to research how to say that because I was saying Ingeborg before, which apparently is not correct. But long story short, I got her at Claire's because I thought she looked cute. She's a milkshake cow. Also has a whole thin mint feel going on. She's a princess from a cold and distant kingdom, and while her parents believe it's a milkshake cow's sacred duty to brave the blister, apparently she's really rebellious and plans to bring the kingdom lots of warmth. As you can tell by the lots of cold features in not only her personality but also where she's from, I wanted that to reflect in her. So for the dynamic, I wanted her to be blunt, smart. I wrote that she definitely works out, and she's a more logical person compared to the rest of her friends. I dressed her up for colder weather, giving her a scarf, a coat, jeans, and also wanted to include the cow ears in her design and also a cow tag to show that she is a cow. I had a lot of fun with her design, getting to incorporate all the colors because they already work really well in the plushie, but in her human form, I tried to add a lot more of the brown into her design. I was planning on making the coat the turquoise, but I feel like the brown just works better, so I incorporated that with spots. I made her scarf like her straw, white and blue, and I also added blue to her hair. To be completely honest, this is my fault, but I actually did not read her character tag while I was making this. Only after that I read, I was like, oh, she's a princess. You know, who knows, maybe she's keeping a low profile as a human. I like to imagine she is a corporate person. She probably works an office job. And maybe just like in her backstory, maybe her parents run this huge company she works for, and she wants to bring about change in it. Kinda like how she's bringing warmth to the Cold Kingdom. Just some fun thoughts. In the speed paint right now, I was just coloring the smaller spot illustration. I really like doing this with characters, because I get to do another pose and I guess show more of their personality in other ways compared to when they're just standing. And I think she came out so cute. Here is Ingeborg's final design. And here are all the final designs from today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making this video. I really love the process of making videos. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying just getting to see all the cool artwork I get out of it. Finally, if you really like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe, it helps a lot. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or anything you'd like to say, feel free to comment below. And if you also make any fan art, just tag me wherever. I'm active and I would love to see it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye!